सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। Now Pujya Ma Bhagavati, Pujya Sri Arvind, you are all present here, chosen souls by the Divine Mother, and those who are listening to this outside are equally chosen souls. We must at least appreciate the present moment that has been granted to us by the Divine. Simply banking upon our privilege, banking upon all our amenities, and banking upon all the things to our satisfaction given to us for achieving a greater and better progress internally and externally is not the fortune. The real fortune is the life-changing force that is given to all of us at this present moment. More awakened we are, more powerful receivers we become. More awakened we are, more powerful agents to identify the direct flow of grace that is penetrating through each and every cell of our body. That is the present time. Our body, our skin is so categorically capable to allow this new evolutionary consciousness to penetrate into it. So in the next chapter, Mother will focus on it. But at present, Satprem is fortunate enough, and we sitting here are also similarly fortunate as Satprem was once upon a time. Because Mother is directly vibrating our instrument. Our instrument with the spirit of your surrender has become the same violin as Mother used to offer divine music to the world, to the humanity. So that mind of cells is equally vibrating harmonious, super harmonious music of mantra, initiation, diksha and siksha to our soul to prepare the passage to enter into the light of the soul, to enter into the mind of the soul. Because it is the very adventure that has been launched for the first time ever in the history, and only Divine can do it, and Divine in the human body is doing it. And Satprem was given a tremendously powerful fortune by Mother herself, that continuously for 23 years he witnessed it, he participated in it and was blessed by it. And that is what the blessing, that is what the scenario Satprem appreciate as her physical, as the physical substance was very hygienically facing so many problems. Psychologically also was in the prison mentality that he could develop. Everything with him at that time, when he might have started committedly sitting before the mother and receiving this de novo supreme knowledge direct from the divine, facing lot of complications, still was a blessed one all over the earth, was the only exceptional blessed personality all over the world. And he says, mother says, and he notes, there are whole worlds of suggestions. Suggestions are coming from all different directions. That is what mother also faced, and Satprem equally faced as collaborator. The weight being born of the matter of Govardhan by Lord Krishna is not the only burden. For him that burden was a bliss. For the people around him it was burden. Looking to Lord Krishna bearing the burden of Govardhan is their experience. Real accountability, as it was with Lord Krishna, similarly the burden that mother describes here of this endeavor is to be borne by mother herself at every moment. But Satprem was, with her blessings and grace, made instrument to witness, to see it for this transcription. If you witness today, if you identify today, if you realize today what is your physical level, what is your physical substance, what is your physical reality, what is your external and internal reality, what is the real geometry, is though unseen to you, is scientifically a supra-physical matter. You are to receive the supramental vibrations, means you must have well in advance a supramental design within your body, and design of your cells within your body has to be taken into account. What is the real receiver? Your mind is not the receiver at this moment. Your mind of the cell is really a receiver. So the pattern of the mind of the cell is really your physical substance. The physical substance, the very elementary consciousness that is in the physical substance, that is in the physical substance means physical body, the same word. See, physical substance is subject and physical substance is object too. So it is an interaction. What is going on there between Satprem and the mother is the interaction between one physical substance and the another hidden physical substance. But hidden physical substance is a superior reality. An apparent physical substance of Satprem is committed to and is a victim of so many physical complications. But word nomenclature used by the mother is the physical substance. You have also got the physical substance as listener. I have also got the physical substance as sufferer. Though I am divine, I am sufferer. Though you are undivine, is a listener. See the situation. If we can imagine this situation and scenario, then we can estimate the height of this interaction going on. What is the bridge and who is the walker? What is the bridge and who is the traveler? What is the bridge and what is the target? These are all subtle things beyond our ordinary mind. And everything at that time also was beyond the mental perception and mental comprehension of Satprem. The physical mind, the very elementary consciousness that is in the physical substance, has been so mistreated that it finds it hard to believe. You also mistreated. You have not properly handled your physical personality. Once upon a time you were criminal. You were psychologically disturbed. You were drug addicts. In order to pacify your psychology, you adopted very criminal means, non-hygienic means. Still you are sitting before me to receive this future mantra, receive this future conceptual reality which is yet to be born. So you must first of all identify yourself, know yourself. This is know yourself of Christianity. It is only and only the grace of the Divine Supreme that we both are here, and we both are here in this way. One is the subject, another is the object. One is the operator, another is the operated. How far plightful it might be doesn't matter. So many suggestions as such might come from all different directions, but you must look to your target, why you are sitting here and why I allow you to sit here. I can get everything from the Lord Supreme and I can transmit everything to you, the most incompetent instrument. But still, you are sitting here is the only blessing of the Supreme upon both of us. See the height of the mother at that time. Believe that things could be other than what they are at present. I have this experience. This is my experience. So I can look up, see the Supreme. I can look down, see this ordinary human being, physically, hygienically, very inappropriate and victim of all physical, vital, mental limitations. When the concrete and utterly tangible intervention of the Supreme Power, the Supreme Light, is experienced by the physical substance, it's a new wonder each time. I also feel that this is new for me, and you are bound to feel that it is new for you too. But you must look to the grace only, as I also, though divine is hidden, I also, though divine, have to face the same plight, has to face the same difficulties, and has to face the same circumstances. Then only this realization can come to us with the divine will. And in that state of wonder, and this is the state of wonder, I am also wonderstruck. It is a new wonder each time. And in that state of wonder, I perceive something like, is this really possible? Will it be possible to get my cells awakened? And if my all the cells awakened, then I will just cross the bridge and reach the another end. The another end is life divine, another end is immortality, another end is infinity. And I am absolutely below mortal personality. Can I go there? Is it possible for me? So many suggestions, negative suggestions, semi-negative suggestions, positive suggestions, distortedly positive suggestions come to me, and my mind is constantly receiving that stuff every moment. Still, there is a ray of hope that is being given to me. To me also, it is being given from the Supreme. And that is what I am transmitting you. You just focus on the ray of hope that is given to you, not all different suggestions coming from all directions. This is what the condition we are also supposed to pass through if we are determined to get the experience of awakened selves. I perceive something like, is this really possible? And mother gives a very beautiful but still bit awkward example. It is like a dog that has beaten so often that it expects nothing but beatings. Though was pampered, pet dog, but was pampered many a times and was beaten also equally many a times. But pampering on the part of dog is forgotten, and beating on the part of dog is ever itching, ever painful. It has become the memory of the dog, constant. Was pampered, was forgotten, but beating was constantly remembered by the dog. It is sad. It is sad. This is the tragedy of life. This is the Kurukshetra of life. This is the plight of life. And that is death. And the physical substance feels a kind of anxiety towards mental energy. This is mental energy. And still mind is eager enough to know the mind, but failed every time. Mind tries to know the mind out of anxiety, curiosity, tremendous powerful eagerness, and wasting its own energy in order to realize the riddle, in order to realize the problem. The difficulties offered to our mind where mental energy is criminally wasted, and we people are also wasting the same mental energy, knowing full well that we cannot solve any of the problems as such, including death. That ultimately, that scenario, that situation will lead all of us to death finally. Whenever a mental force manifests, it cries out, "Oh, no, that is enough, enough. No, 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 I cannot bear, I cannot face, I cannot just bear with the horrible situation." Every time this intensity of horrible situation becomes greater and greater, wider and wider, and unbearable. As if that were the cause of all its torment. I am tormented, and that is the cause of my torment. That is the cause of my pain. That is the cause of my suffering and misery. It feels mental force as something hard. It's very hard. My mind accepts it to be extremely hard, that it is impossible for me to solve. So, helplessness, the reality of helplessness on the part of the mind is to be born, and that is ever pitching, ever itching, ever painful. As if that were the cause of all its torment, it feels mental force as something hard, dry, rigid, and implacable, especially dry and empty of the true vibration. It seems to be considered as the enemy. That negativity, hostility, apparently just a mental movement, apparently appears as mental vibration, but it is just so hostile that it is invisible enemy that is present all over, harassing and torturing the mind. And this morning, Mother says, and this morning I had a sort of vision. This morning, amidst this situation, amidst these innumerable forces as such, I was given one powerful vision, as I told you, a ray of hope. That is the ray of grace. Ray of hope under such situation is the ray of hope. And this morning I had a sort of vision, a sense of the course that led from animal to man. This was the experience when first man, the spark of mentality, emerged from the lot of animality. Physical substance might be the substance of animality, and in the framework of animality, it was first vibration of mentality that emerged. Now, supramental mentality is to emerge, but physicality as such has to bear with all complications of physicality, all complications of matter, all complications of mortality, and all complications of suffering and miseries. And this morning I had a sort of vision, a sense of the course, sense of the passage, sense of the way, sense of the solution that led from animal to man, then back to the state above the animal, where life, action, and movement are not the product of the mind, but of a force that is felt as a force of shadowless light. The ray of hope is a force of the shadowless light. There is no dark spot, there is no dark line, there is no dark point, there is no point, no mark, demarcation of any hostility. You may take it to be your enemy, makes no sense, but there is no dark spot in it. That is what that ray of hope, that ray coming directly from the supramental substance, supramental physical substance, supramental substance work manifested in this supramental relativity, just gives me a promise that it will be done. And this morning I had a sort of vision, a sense of the course that led from animal to man, then back to the state above the animal. Many a times I was fluctuated from this greater world to the ordinary, below ordinary physical world. Greater world to this world of hostility, world of negativity, world of mortality. So I was just like a pendulum moving from the world of mortality to the world of immortality, from world of darkness to the world of knowledge, from the world of darkness to the world of light, from the world of mind to the world of supermind, where life, action, and movement are not the product of the mind. And I can clearly distinguish that what I see, I am made to experience is not the world of mind, is not the world created by mind. My mind is also uplifted as a physical substance of present to the non-physical but actual superphysical substance of supramental. So that is what my connectivity with the supramental Lord. Though I am living physically, I am facing the problem of aging, I am facing this suffering, but it is all mysterious to the ordinary mind like you, Satprem. You take note of this reality and get yourself be blessed. Remember yourself to be so fortunate that you are blessed witness as witness to be here. You are blessed witness to be here present at this utmost crucial time for me. But of a force that is felt as a force of shadowless light, I can assure you that the ray that is I am receiving to get my animality concluded right now and to make this substance, this lower physical substance, to be the playground of the living infinite. Let it be the playground of the living infinite. Infinite is living somewhere above and it has to get descended down on the earth, and you are earth, but be confident, be blessed that you will receive the same thing here without loss of a time. So your mortality will so concluded and you will have this blessing, this grace, this parental light. Shadowless light is a parental light, the original light of the Supreme, as it was depicted in Nutana Gayatri Varam Rupam Jyoti. I am really in contact with it and I am transmitting it to you. So what my experience, let it be your experience. What my gain, let it be your gain too. State above the animal, where life, action and movement are not the product of the mind but of a force that is felt as force of shadowless light, of pure light. See, shadowless light or pure light, that is Varam Rupam Jyoti. Of pure light casting no shadow. It will cast no shadow. That will awaken my cells. I am not awakening myself, mother thinks. I am not awakening myself. It is that light which will awaken myself. Only I will be granted to experience this new reality. I will be granted experience of immortality in the mortal framework of my body, mortal framework of my physicality, mortal framework of my physicality surrounded within and without by all miseries and difficulties. Doesn't matter. I am not afraid of it. You may take it for granted to be my misfortune. You may take it for granted my aging. You may take it for granted that I am standing at present moment on the verge of death. But I feel, I am assured with this and this one ray of hope that I am not facing death practically at present. I am facing the moment, a transitory, powerful transitory moment where the entire world is made to take a remarkable, distinct step from mortality to immortality. That is mrityurva amrutam gamaya. Shadowless light, of pure light casting no shadow, which is absolutely peaceful, which is absolutely peaceful. As and when you feel peace in your body being vibrated to you, you must take it for granted that it comes definitely from above, from invisible above, from invisible divine, from the supreme divine that is working as supramental on this physical earth. Absolutely peaceful. And in that peacefulness, so harmonious and sweet, in this peacefulness, it is so harmonious and sweet. Oh, there is supreme repose. It is with me. That supreme repose, supreme reality, supreme divinity is with me, though I am absolutely incompetent. But as I receive this shadowless pure light from the Supreme, I am assured that this experiment is going to be successful tomorrow, not far away from me. That is what I can assure you, Satprem. See, such a tremendous work that was done, and that was so cautiously accorded to Satprem. And these are the words, a long paragraph uttered by the mother. No longer the nauseatic return to the peace of the mineral, but cellular repose in the great unwalled expanse. Satprem writes. Satprem comments on this experience, that is unwalled experience, as if I have also crossed over this wall. I was made to cross over this wall. I was made to conquer this unbearable barrier of wall to enter into the new zone of immortality. Liberation is in the body, and I was given the final assurance that liberation is in our body, salvation is in our body, moksha is in our body, and moksha is the moksha if I am liberated from mortality to immortality. If I am liberated from mortality and to be blessed with immortality. So this is what my first experience, Satprem says, and mother says thereafter immediately. Listening to his explanation, mother responds to Satprem's worries, Satprem's uncertainty, Satprem's what we call non-reactionary, but Satprem's doubts, apprehension. It is baseless, but it is mental apprehension arising from the mind of Satprem. So the worries and doubts in the mind of Satprems are also replied, satisfied with the demonstration of the supramental body of Sri Aurobindo, the supreme light that takes place, that gets settled down in the physical body of the mother at that time. Though it was not seen clearly, convincingly, logically by Satprem. Satprem's mind is full of doubts and anxieties, but still mother is to pacify his mind also, and mother is to accord this new state of an entry into the zone of immortality, at least to Satprem, for the entire humanity. The big problem in matter is that material consciousness. Satprem take it for granted that the big problem for entire humanity is this material matter. It is this matter that is the great problem, and where you can get this new light, new consciousness that can solve the problem. Meaning the mind within matter. Your mind is the mind within your matter, within your physical matter, was formed under the pressure of difficulties and was formed under the pressure of difficulties. So you should not be apprehended. You should get free from your apprehension, illusory apprehension, which is concluded as death. Death is a master experience of all difficulties, grand totals of all miseries, but don't look to it. Look to the ray of hope, look to the parental ray that is being retransmitted by me to you, but it comes directly from above. Difficulties. Under the pressure of difficulties, obstacles, suffering, struggle. That is the very nature of the experience of mind, but bank upon the light that comes down, the bank upon the light that has already descended down on the earth, that is the supramental. It is the same supramental stream of light that has created the supramental figure of Sri Aurobindo in supramental body. If it has created, this supramental has created one supramental body accessible to our physical mind, full of difficulties and obstacles, it will be a blessed prasad, it will be a blessed reality to the entire humanity tomorrow.